Yo, what is going on, guys? Coming at you with another new deck with the release of Rebel Clash, and that is the Toxtricity VMAX deck. Now I tried it out initially when the set first released with Garbodor. I wasn't completely blown away. Then I tried it out with Koga's Trap just recently, and it feels way better to use Koga's Trap as a way to get those big one-hit knockouts when we need to enhance the G-Max Riot with that plus 80 damage from having our opponent's active poison. It feels way better to do it through a Koga's Trap and also trying to set up this guy and set up a Garbodor and all of that. And this is the list I've been playing here. Not a whole ton to it. We got our main draw power is the Dedenne. Actually, we do have 4 research in here as well, and when we don't need to take that big one shot with Koga's Trap, or turn 1 we go second, just need to play supporter for turn, we just play that research. But then we do have 4 Dedennes to back up that draw support. It is our main draw source because if our supporter for the turn is Koga's Trap, we can't play a draw supporter. We got E-powers to help us get to those really high numbers like the 230 that the Dragapult has and so on. And we are using the Scoop of Net engine because we do play Jirachi to find all of our trainer cards, our E-powers, our Koga's Traps, and so on. So we do play a Mewtwo in here to get our supporters back. We do play that one boss's orders for late game gust effects to KO Dedenne, or maybe we hit something earlier we weren't quite able to get the one shot on. We can finish them off later with the boss's orders. I got Zigzagoon in here to help us out to get to that. Really nice to help us get to that 2 or 320 HP mark actually. 2 E-powers plus poisoned plus 240. And then the ping from the headbutt tantrum gets that 320 on stuff like Dragapult, Mirror Match, whatever it might be. Yeah, so the goal of this deck, attack turn 2 with the G-Max Riot. Sometimes we use Koga's Trap if we need to take those big one shots. Sometimes we don't even need to use Koga's Trap, we just knock out the active. And yeah, that's the deck. I'll show you guys how it runs. Let's get into some games. Okay, one coin flip in our first one here. And okay, start. Oof, not great actually. We need like I don't know, Dedenne, Quick Ball. Like literally, there's so many things we could get here that would be good. Yeah, so many top decks that would be good here. Lightning Energy is not one of them. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down on the Goon here and pass over to our opponent. Yeah, Lightning Energy, not one of the top decks that would be so good here. We're gonna have to settle for it though, as we have nothing else. Comes an Acrobike from our opponent. They have a Zigzagoon themselves. There's just Net, so they're probably playing a decently aggressive deck. Maybe they won't be able to attack on the first turn. It could be like a Dragapult with Acrobikes. There's a boss's orders. I'm feeling it's probably not Baby Blounds. You could play Baby Blounds and Zigzagoon, but it's probably not. Could be ADP-zation. It's a Dragapult deck. Okay, we can definitely still win this. The Dragapult matchup is definitely a fine matchup. We want to get another basic here so we can actually ping this for 10. That 10 damage is a big difference maker if we can get that 10 on this Dragapult with the Zigzagoon, because to get to that 320 we can do double E-power plus poison plus and then get the knockout on it. There's a Quick Ball. Now we can do that. Let's Quick Ball away the VMAX here. I can actually get this knockout on this Zigzagoon if I wanted to. I could. Doesn't seem necessary to do though. I'm debating if I want to go for it. So we could go for this guy instead. I could do something like this instead actually. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna retreat. Getting that knockout doesn't seem like it does a whole ton. Gonna grab the Calm here. Going to pick up the Zigzagoon. I'm gonna throw it back down. Ping that 10 there for the future on the Dragapult. Pick it up again. I'm gonna Comet away. Grab myself that what's his name? Toxtricity V. Start setting him up. I'm not gonna attach this lightning because we do need some in our discard pile to use with the Coco Prism, E-power, and then research. And we could actually get the knockout on this if we get a ooh, this hand is not looking good. All right, another Jirachi gonna come down there. We're gonna attach over here on the Toxtricity and pass. This hand is rough. This hand's really rough. Not at all what we want to see, but that's all we got to work with, so we're just gonna have to run with it. Yeah, definitely not at all what we want to see for our turn 2 attack here. Not even gonna get close probably to knocking this thing out. Just doesn't look like we're gonna be able to. Koga's Trap, that's the biggest thing. I don't think we're gonna be with the Koga's Trap to actually build up for that knockout. So we're gonna probably have to hit him with something like the Poison Jab, or we could actually just sacrifice a Jirachi while we build up into the one shot, which I think is what I'm probably gonna do. Just kind of let the Jirachis get knocked out back to back, let ourselves build up into that one shot knockout here. Check in here. I really want to get this Mewtwo back in the deck because I don't want to lose the Koga's Trap and the Mewtwo. So I might try and Stellar Wish for a communication, although we only have 2 left, so I don't know if I want to do that or not. We could just hit him with that Electric Riot here as well. That wouldn't be terrible, but I'm not sure. We're definitely in a rough spot. Our turn 1 was not ridiculously good. Our turn 2 is looking that much worse. If we top deck at Dedenne, we could pull it off. We'll see what we top deck here. I'm gonna send up the Jirachi. and hope for the best. Here we go. Jirachi up. What is our top deck? It is a quick ball. That does give us Dedenne. So I think we're going to go for it then. Check this real fast. Use the Koga's Trap. I'm then going to put the Koga's Trap back in the deck. And then I'm going to quick ball. And shuffle the deck because I don't want to top deck Koga's Trap, but I am happy that it's in there. I could attach that, but there's 4 speed energy in the deck that I'd rather see. So I think I'm just going to actually Dedenne change this away for the potential to hit a speed energy. There's an E-Power. There's a Toxtricity VMAX. We're actually just short a, what's it called here? Another E-Power, and we'll get this knockout, actually. That's pretty ridiculous. No E-Power. All right. We could grab a Calm or a Quick Ball, get another Jirachi, and then try again. I think I'm going to go with the Calm here. We don't really have anything we can get rid of, though. That's another problem we got here. What could I quick ball away out of this hand? We need the VMAX. I want the Coco. I guess I could get rid of the energy. Seems a little risky. Let's go for it, I guess. Yeah, quick ball away the energy. I think it's the best thing to do. Or could calm away the Coco for now because we don't need him. Let's do that instead. Oh no, I don't have another way to get into it though. Okay, this doesn't work out at all as I wanted it to. All right, we're just gonna have to go ahead and punch it really hard. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go ahead and punch it really hard. All right. Yeah, I kind of miscounted there. It's all right. We can just punch it really hard, and that's gonna have to do for right now. I don't have a switch card as well as I could get into another Jirachi, but that wouldn't quite do it. I'm so glad I have the Calm. We're still gonna utilize the Calm probably. Get ourselves to Dedenne for next turn. But, yeah, not this turn. No speed energy. If we had that second E-Power, it'd be great. Max Riot. 70. We got up there, but not quite. I did want to use the, what's it called? Like I did the E-Power there. I guess I maybe could have held it. I think it was like if I get Marnied and they Malon Lana, a lot of these Dragapult decks do play Malon Lana, but maybe I should have held on to it until next turn. Maybe I should have held it just so in case I need to one-shot this guy instead. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should have held on to it. But I guess we can look to two-shot this guy and then one-shot that next guy, and that's going to be our game plan. Two-shot this one, one-shot the next one. There's a scoop up net on their Zigzagoon. I wonder who they're focusing here on my bench. It looks like they're going after the Dedenne. So their plan's to knock out Toxtricity, knock out the Dedenne. But they need 3 attacks, I think, to get that off. Yeah, I think they'll need 3 attacks, and we can theoretically win this game in 2 turns. We're going to put this Jirachi back in the deck, get a Dedenne change, dig for the knockout on this guy, hopefully get that. Here comes a boss's orders. They're going after my Dedenne already, actually. Oof. That's a little bit annoying. Here comes their own Dedenne. They can't move this guy yet, though. Not yet, anyways. Probably find a way. Yeah, I was like a little bit lost on that. Probably shouldn't have played that E-Power. I could have definitely just played it this turn, especially if this guy comes active, and I'd rather be able to potentially one-shot him. It looks like they might just be shredding my Dedenne this turn, though, for 60, or are they going to go for the coin flip through this confusion? They could get knocked out on this coin flip here. That'd be real bad for them, because then I'd either get to punch into their... Okay, here we go. They got the switch. They're going to the other Dragapult. They're going to hard... No, they're just going to go for the shred. All right, that's super slow. I feel like that's a little bit too slow. And if I had that E-Power, I'd be in a way better spot. There's a boss's orders, though. So we're still going to go... We're going to knock this guy out, and we're going to look for that one-shot on the last one. We do have 2 E-Power left in deck. All right, plenty of speed energy. Yeah. So boss's orders up this guy. He's going to take this knockout and then try and play for that one-shot on that one a little bit further down the road. No way to retreat our Toxtricity. That is awful. We just got to pass. Wow, that really stinks, and that puts us in quite the spot here for sure. I'm not confident at all that we're gonna win this one anymore. Now we are in a terrible spot. If we just had gotten an energy or a switch, we had 4 switch left, 4 speed energy. We had plenty of outs in there, and I guarantee we're gonna top deck one here on this next turn. Unfortunately, I can almost. Yeah, I can pretty much predict it. I can feel it. I don't even know what we have to go for from here to give ourselves a chance to win. We're in such a bad spot now. Yeah, there were so many outs to move this guy to get this knockout and then play for that last one shot on the final turn. There goes a Yell Grunt. Going to be a little bit annoying, but our stadium is still stuck in play, so that's good for us. So I'm not feeling too worried about that. Max Phantom Knockout are active. They need 3 more prizes to win the game, so I'm going to send up this guy, and we don't even have to actually... take the one shot with him. We can actually just KO it with the poison jab and reset up this guy. I am going to discard this energy. Oh, how many Koga's traps do we have left? We have 1 more left in deck. Okay. They're really focusing on that, but we can just go ahead and get this knockout with the poison jab on this guy. And we'll actually die by poison, which means, well, they don't have a spell tag. I was gonna say we'd try spell tag one trigger, but they don't even have a spell tag, so that's not relevant. And look for the one shot with this guy. And there, as I said, gonna top deck a switch out, top deck the switch. All right. We have one Koga's Trap left. Yeah, I'm gonna dig. It's my last Dedenne, last Koga's though. Not last Koga's, but I don't know if I like using Dead Change right now, if I want to wait. We do need to dig quite a bit to have a chance. I think I'm just gonna attach here and poison jab. Poison jab, 20. Oh yeah, 10 more from there. I was like, oh wait, I don't knock it out, but no, I do knock it out. We're all good. This guy's got 210 HP left. They have 3 prize cards left, so they're not winning anytime soon. There's another switch to work with. There's a speed energy. Okay, I had 1 speed energy prize and a switch. There's an escape and an escape port. So I had quite a few of my switch. As I draw 3 outs, that would have been able for me to use my Dedenne. I had more prize than I thought. We can actually, yeah, I'm glad I held that hand, because if I did a change there, I wouldn't have a Dedenne to work with after this reset stamp. And I don't have an out to Dedenne currently. Plenty of quick balls left. 2 quick ball, 1 calm. We do have a calm target here in this Jirachi. We can just go with the poison jab and just poison it and kind of set it up to be knocked out. How many switch cards do they have left? They have plenty of switch cards left. Okay, so they can easily probably get out of that situation. Here comes a Fion. Ooh, I don't like this at all. I don't even know what I'd want to send up here. After getting Whirlpool Suction, I could send the Dedenne. But then we get to knock out these 2. I think sending up this guy is probably the best thing to send up, the Mewtwo. And depending on what they actually hit with the 5, if they put the 5 here, I think I could still hit with this, but I'd probably hit with this. If they put the 5 here, I would definitely hit with this guy probably. And so it all depends on where they put the 5. I guess they could split it up a little bit as well. This one's definitely getting down to the wire here. It's getting real close. There's a quick ball. Do they play 2 Dedenne? I'm wondering. Nope, he's going to bump my Stadium. But we have plenty of energy in hand. We know they have a 0 card hand to work with, so that's great for us to know. It's going to all come down to where they put this 5 damage, what they get off their prize card, what they get off their top deck, because they're working with a 0 card hand right here. All right, goodbye Mewtwo. Taking a quick look once again through their discard. All right, they're hitting up these 2 guys. I guess that makes this guy a boss's orders away from the win. So yeah, I'm just going to set up the big guy, make it as hard as possible for them to win the game on their turn. There's a research. That's nice at the very least, I guess. 5, 6. I don't want to give them Viridian Forest. I think I'm safe to bench the Jirachi and just research this whole hand. I want to look for that speed energy in particular. Here it is. There's Koga's. There's E-Power. We cannot one-shot our opponents this turn. Just going to speed for 2. Skateboard there. Got 220, 210 left. G-Max Riots. We have a Koga's for next turn. We have to survive till next turn, though. Not there quite yet. But I'm feeling pretty good. We don't have a boss's orders anymore, which is super important. Because that means we can't actually gust. We don't have boss's orders or our Mewtwo. Our Mewtwo is dead now, so we can't actually gust anything anymore. Some more Acrobites coming from our opponent. They're playing a super aggressive list here with the Acrobites. Really trying to get that, just turn 2 Dragapult swinging as efficiently as possible. It's working out pretty well for them this game. They did get a research there. All right. But the thing is, even if they run this away, we can't bring it back up. Even though we can knock it out, if we can hit it. We can't hit it right now if it's on the bench. So that's our struggle right here. We cannot hit this Dragapult. There's a Stellar Wish. They do play the Malonana. They only have 1 Scoop Up net left, though. They probably only play the 1 Malonana. So to recover the Mewtwo to get the Malonana would be their game plan. Only 1 Scoop Up net left, though. They're probably going to come up and just bite us. No, they're just going to pass. All right. Well, I'm not feeling super confident in this one anymore at all. I'm going to go ahead and throw a speed energy. If I had a way to get a boss's orders, if we had a boss's orders left in the deck, something like that, I'd feel pretty good. But we don't, so we'll see. There's some stuff to work with. I think I just kind of hold the hand and swing. G-Max Riot. They could even wait another turn by sending up Zigzagoon or something like that and just stalling 1 more turn as well. And yeah, I feel like we're probably going to fizzle out here at the end. We weren't ever able to get that big one-shot that I was talking about. We got really close a couple times. I had that kind of fumble in the mid-game where I thought I could keep digging with Jirachi. Couldn't, and then I played that E-Power just because that was my initial game plan to begin with. Yeah, so I had a little bit of a fumble there that I think definitely cost me a little bit. I don't know if it would have changed the outcome overall the game, but, always trying to play as optimally as possible is always best. All right, there's a field. They have no bench space for it, but they could pick something up. We could always just push up Jirachi, though, so that's not a fear of mine right now. We can just send up Jirachi. and we'd be safe. Another thing we want to look at is maybe not knocking anything out. That's our third switch though. Down 3 net, 3 switch, 2 escape board. It's hard to tell where people's counts exactly lie. There's the boss's orders, so we know they have the orders in hand. So if they have a switch, nope, there's a Marnie. So the boss's order is going to be actually in the bottom of their deck. They can still Stellar Wish into it, no problem. But I think, did we know the boss's orders is actually in the bottom 4? So if I knock out their active, they might not be able to get it, and then we could win, I guess. I think we just attack and just hope for the best. I could not attack this, but I'm pretty sure they probably have a switch out left. They have 4. They have only, yeah, they have 1 switch, one scoop up cyclone, maybe an energy, something like that. Yeah, let's just swing and hope for the best. I could not swing, but then they're guaranteed the boss's orders off that Stellar Wish. How many Dedenne do I have left? Okay. Let's throw a speed energy here. I could paralyze. No, that doesn't do anything. I was like, I could paralyze him. Let's just swing. Yeah, G-Max Riot knockout. Do they have the boss's orders to knock out my Dedenne? Let's figure out right here, right now. Nothing we can do about it. If they have it, they win. If they don't, we have a chance. What do they got? They're playing slow, so I'm pretty sure they don't have it in hand. So it's going to come down to this top deck, I think. Do they rip it off the top? 4 cards left in deck. One of them is a boss's orders. 25% chance. They can maybe get into a Jirachi still. Let's see how many are in here. 3 are in the discard pile. It's always hard to tell. They could play 3. They could play 4. They probably play 3 if they play the Acrobike. So I'm going to go ahead and make a guess there. Scoop up net on the Mewtwo. Mewtwo coming back down. Check. I do have 2 E-Powers left. We do have a Koga's. Boss's orders on top of the deck. So they could retreat to this guy and hope I just can't knock it out, I guess. No, they have the Oranguru as well. All right. And we're going to lose this one. They didn't have the boss's orders in the hand currently, but they do have the last scoop of net to get the Mewtwo and the Oranguru. Get the combo there, and then Max Phantom knock out our Dedenne to win this one. There's the Max Phantom, and Dedenne goes down. All right, took a loss here in this first one. It was close. We had a rocky start. Let's see if we can't pull it back in the next one. Okay, we are into another one. We are going first. We would like to go first. Let's see if we can't get a little bit smoother of a start. So far, it looks a little bit better. We have no Pokemon to work with. The only thing we're lacking here is a quick ball. Our opponent did mulligan. That'll help us a lot. A mulligan, a top deck, and a Stellar, which should be more than enough to get us rocking. Looks like it is a mirror match. Okay, not played this at all. But if we do knock out their Garbodor, that means they can't poison us back. But we do play Koga's Trap. They still might play a Koga's Trap themselves. I guess that is still possible. Yeah, still definitely possible, I guess. But we're going first. That also gives us a decent advantage, I would say. We got 2 E-Powers in this hand. We don't want to lose this hand. We want to try and build up more on this hand for sure. There's a quick ball. That's a good start. There's a Viridian Force. That is also super good. I'm debating if I don't want to give us. I kind of want to use it though. I kind of just want to use it. I was like, I don't really want to give it to my opponent, but I do really want to use it. So see, the Coco Prism is here. Toxtricity. We did prize 2 of our VMAXs, which is not good. 3 Coco Strap, 4 Research, 3 Speed Energy, 2 Escape Boards, switches. All right, looks like a lot of. We prized an E-Power. All right, we do have our Zigzagoon in the deck, which is a super big deal for this matchup. For the mirror match. All right, Stellar Wish. We have the Kogas, we have the speed, we have the double E-Power. So we already have basically a one-shot here on our opponent. I think I'm just gonna take the quick ball. I don't think I'm gonna use it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pass to my opponent. Yeah, we basically have the one-shot. We're missing Thunder Mountain or Coco Prism and the Zigzagoon to take the knockout, but we're super close here to just being able to knock out a one-shot our opponent's Toxtricity. Maybe we just wait for that opportunity. They do play Garb though, so they can go boss's order plus Garb knockout, one-shot our Toxtricity, which I'm kind of scared of. So maybe we'll just get up there and start using the Poison Jab. I've done that before as like our way to be aggressive. Just send a dude up there, Poison Jab. If they want to one-shot him, I guess they can use the Electric Riot themselves though. Oof, yeah, and our hand is just so good. I don't think we can give up this hand. We have to like kind of sit on this hand for a while. But we have a Speed Energy, and that's actually definitely. I don't have any of these yet, but you definitely want to include some of these guys in your list. I think 2 of these, 1 of these is the way to go. Okay, there's a Marnie resetting our hand. I'm kind of fine with that. Makes our hand a little bit more straightforward. We got a Boss's Orders, a Dedenne. I almost want a Boss's Orders up this Toxtricity, and just kind of poison it. I could also KO their Garbodor, which would also be really good if I can pull that off. We're very close. We're actually only an E-Power away, so I might just dig for that play. Only being an E-Power away is they're pretty close to just having it. So I'm probably going to dig for that play. Also, Coco Prism or Thunder Mountain would give us a knockout. There's a second Trebuchet, so now I don't really want to play into that at all. I'm probably just going to bring up this Toxtricity, punch it with the Poison Jab, try and set up another Toxtricity. That 30 damage is going to be a big difference maker when we try and get to the one shot. All right, going to start with Stellar Wish because I don't want to lose that energy. On a skateboard, that is pretty good, but not what I was looking for. Yeah, boss's orders. Just gonna bring this guy up, and then Dead-Eye change. We just want to find another Toxtricity V and an energy for it. Not quite. Not even close, actually. We could attach a speed energy here. Try and dig for it. Coco Prism. We could actually scoop up at this Jirachi. Yeah, Comet away. Yeah, I think we have to go with that, actually. This is just super awkward, to be honest. Insanely awkward. Sheesh. Let's just Comet away. Grab another Jirachi, I think, to retreat to. Yeah, it was just like super awkward. I didn't know where I wanted to go with that at all. Just grab another Jirachi. Find something else to work with, maybe. Koga's Trap. Guess we take the trap for now and hope for the best. We did just retreat. I guess I could have scooped up netted this one, go into that one, Stellar Wish, attach the skateboard, retreat. That would have been a little bit better. All right, pass to our opponent. Yeah, now we're really gonna have to dig for a one-shot on this following turn. The triple basic energy draw is super unfortunate. We only play 7 basic energy, 3 already in the discard pile. There's 3 more in our hand. Got 1 more in deck or the prize cards. So that's kind of unfortunate. This is gonna be a scrappy game, though. I feel like for sure. I could have gone for the hit here, but I guess I'm a little bit afraid of my opponent one-shotting me. But they would need a lot. They would need double E power. They would need Garbiter, Toxtricity VMAX. As well as like the Zigzagoon or a Vitality Band. So they would have needed a ton there to actually get the one shot. So maybe I should have just committed, gotten the knockout, and not really overthought it. I do feel like I kind of overthought it a little bit there, but I don't know, I was almost feeling better safe than sorry. Feeling a little bit sorry now overall. We could look for just, if they don't evolve this, we could just look for that knockout with the Electric Riot, actually, which would definitely be more than fine. I'd be definitely pleased with just getting that as our knockout for the turn. Another thing we want to look at in this matchup is actually just using Tingly Return, because we don't have a GX attack to use. This guy doesn't have a GX attack, so we could look to use that Tingly Return as our means to just some disruption. Use a GX attack at least in the game. We don't play anything like a Pikaram or anything like that. Just gonna be the Energize from our opponent. All right, we're in a really good spot to knock this thing out then. That's definitely what we're gonna go for here. Draw for turn. It's an E-Power, so we got the knockout. Let's do some Stellar Wishing real fast. Take a Quick Ball. I do want to Stellar Wish again, I think. So I'm gonna scoop up net this guy. Set up this one. Stellar Wish. It's a Pokecom. Alright, because I do want to Coco. So I'm gonna, but I want to be able to Coco to 2 Toxtricity. That's like the important part here. So that was a very nice grab there. So I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna Quick Ball away this. Gonna grab the Toxtricity V and throw that down. We have 2 in here. Yeah, 2 in there. This. Boom, boom. We're doing, let's see, 180, 190. We will need the E-Power, but that's more than fine. I don't mind giving up an E-Power here to get this knockout. Definitely worth it. And yeah, we'll get the first knockout in this mirror match, completely resetting all of our opponent's energy. Now that Coco Prism is online, but they do have a lot of energy in the discard pile. They'll need a lot. Ooh, that guy's very, very good grab there. Another Toxtricity is also pretty good. Yeah, they're not in a ridiculously good spot. They need quite a bit this turn. If they play E-Switch, they don't need the Thunder Mountain. But if they don't play E-Switch, which I haven't really seen in any lists, to be honest, then they are going to need Thunder Mountain, the dude, and energy a lot. They need a lot. That's basically what I'm trying to say. They're going to need a lot. Okay, there's a Boltund. They'll need a little bit less now. And here comes a Dance of the Ancients. Yeah, they'll need a little bit less now to do something this turn. But it looks like they're looking at using probably the Electrify. And they could hit us for 100, but that doesn't seem very good at all. But they commit another energy there, so it looks like they're probably going to go for the Bolt Storm. I don't know. They're super far, but now they're committing E-Powers. All right, so okay, and a Thunder Mountain comes down, but that's pretty good for me as well, so I'm not really complaining at all. Let's see what they do here. Another energy to the discard pile, another E-Power. Oh man, there's an Acrobike, so they're hitting for 190. Do they have that fourth E-Power? Oh no, they could actually knock me out here. Here's the switch. I think they're gonna be just short though, unless I miscounted. Yep, just short. Whew, that was getting scary. That was getting super scary. We'll definitely take that whiff from our opponent. Koga's Trap here gets us the knockout. Without Koga's Trap, we don't. So let's go dig for that Koga's Trap. I do want another Toxtricity to set up. Bench that, attach, that a change. Yeah, looking for a Koga's Trap here, potentially. No Koga's Trap yet. I can switch and Stellar Wish. And look for one. Still no Koga's. We found a Thunder Mountain. We could hit for 190. And then ping it with Zigzagoon later. So I'm kind of liking that idea here. So I'm going to take this E-Power. I'm going to calm away the Jirachi, I think. Get the big Toxtricity VMAX. I could have left this bench space open as well. But I really didn't want to. I really want to get that energy in play and be as efficient as possible around that energy. All right, E-Power. Gonna hit for just 190, but we have a game plan with it. Gonna use that Zigzagoon, or we could use something like a Poison Jab, or just two-shot it potentially next turn. But I'm afraid if it runs to the bench, then it's gonna be hard to knock. I don't want to have to commit a boss's orders to knock it out. I'd much rather just kind of gust it up to get the knockout on it. There goes the Toxtricity. Here comes a Garbodor. All right, they're gonna be able to poison us now. Finally, it's taking them a while. It's taking them a while to get to this point where they can poison us, but they are here. It is happening. Yeah, so I don't like mind retreating and poison jabbing. Something like that is also fine. I mean, they might go with the full voltage GX. That would be a little bit annoying. Here comes another Toxtricity V down for our opponent. The Poison Puddle. And they're probably just going to go ahead and punch us. Bolt Storm. All right, if we top deck a, what's it called? Would be great. A Scoop Up Net. Not expecting to get one. There's a Koga's Trap. Kind of want to save that, though. Let me see. They're not set up super well. I think I'm just going to save the Koga's Trap and just go with that G-Max Riot. Yeah, so the E-Power was like overall kind of wasted, but my thought process was, I think it was good. You know, if they get to the bench, it would have been annoying, but they don't get to the bench. All right, we got some more Toxtricities, V-Maxes to play with here. So we'll just take the two-shot. We're way ahead. That's fine. And we have a lot of prize. We have a lot of space to, a lot of room to work with because they still have 6 prizes left. So even once they knock out this, if I don't put another Toxtricity VMAX in play, they actually can't win that soon. So we have a lot of space to work with here. Our opponent does not have a ton of room to work with here. We're definitely closing in on them pretty aggressively here, and they're in a pretty rough spot for sure. Let's see, we have 2 E-Powers left. So, oh, they don't even, oh, they do knock us out with the poison. I was like, oh my gosh, they don't even knock us out. That's great for us. They do get the knockout there, though. All right, so we want to look for, I think we're going to Stellar Wish before we Dead-Eye Change, because if we get a Scoop Up Net, we can ping this for 10, evolve. Oh, we have the Koga's Trap, though. Oh, we just win. Never mind. We do 240 damage. They're done. Yeah, evolve right here, Koga's Trap, knock out the Zeraora, and that's it. That's game. And that's going to do it for this video, guys, on the Toxtricity VMAX deck. I think it's way better with the Koga's Trap. I don't think these games specifically showcase the power of it. I mean, we did win the second one here, but our opponent had a really slow start. We weren't able to, I guess we didn't have to be as aggressive though, but yeah, give the deck a try. It's felt really good. Stuff like Baby Blounds and One Prize are obviously really rough, but besides that, I actually think it's I think it's a pretty good overall deck. Maybe tier 2, tier 3 right now, but yeah, we'll see how it develops. Maybe it'll be a little better than. All right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.